Okay guys, so we saw in previous video how to write a lambda expression for any function interfaces. Let's write one more code, right? One more a complete new thing so we can connect. So let's close all these files and same lambda expression. I will first of all the very first requirement is you should have a function interface. Without function interface you cannot write lambda expressions. There's no space for writing lambda expression. So you should have function interface first. So going to create that interface and let's call this shape. Okay, we call this shape, or okay, let's not use shape here, remove it. I'll create one different interface. I'll call that calculator. Okay, so interface, let's call this calculator. Of course we cannot have all functionalities here, just want to show you the way. So at function interface, that's the first thing, and once you mark it, compiler gives you error that you should have method, one abstract method. So what I'll do, public, let's use this time int. Okay, int, and let's call add, and add needs two parameters. So int a comma int b. Okay, done. So now it is a perfect example for lambda expression. Okay, great. Now I have to give its implementation. So let's do this in a basic code Java without using lambda expressions. So I'll call this create a new class. We call this calculator implementation, or calculator impf, whatever, it's up to us. So new class, and this is implements calculator. Okay, or better I'll call this addition. Okay, done. And file, okay, done. So I just change the class name. Now it is addition, and addition implements calculator, and I have to give the implementation, so I can return simply a plus b, right, and semicolon. And now I can create its tester. So I'll create one more class. Of course we can do everything in the same class, just want to show you it's better to have separate class for separate functionalities. So tester will do only tester, addition will give the implementation, and interface just giving you requirement. This has to be done. How? It's up to you. It's totally up to your implementation. Okay, tester class is ready. Let's have main method. So create the object of addition. Addition equals new addition, and then we call this addition dot add, and let's pass 5 comma 2. Okay, and it returns, so I'll sys out at the same time, sys out, and done. Okay, so let's run this code. We should get 7 this time. It's from previous example, so let's remove this thing. Right click, run as application. It is giving me 7. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to give any fancy message here. It's fine. We are getting 7 because 5 plus 2 gives you 7. And add method is doing this. Just return that, and I'm printing right away without giving any message. Okay, that's the regular stuff. What about its lambda expression? So the same tester file, let's create this out, and just giving a space, and this time I have to write implementation for this add method. So let's copy this, go here, paste it. Now we have a structure, so that's the method name, and we know for lambda expression we don't need to give the method name, plus we don't need to give the type, and we have two arguments, so I can write parenthesis a comma b, then arrow function, and since it is returning, I have to return int, I can simply return with a plus b without having that return statement as well. So I can just say a plus b, done. And then what? Store it somewhere. So the interface name is calculator. So calculator, let's call this calc, done. And then I can say calc dot add method, and here I'm passing, let's say 2 comma 3. So it calls this add method and this implementation and prints this thing. So I can wrap this up in sysout, sysot, and let's run the code. Right click, run as application, and we are getting 5. So you can see, instead of creating the whole class, I can reduce this whole class into one line. This is the power of lambda expression. So either you can create object, then call the method, or just give the direct implementation of that interface without creating any class. Have the reference and call that method, and that's how lambda expression works. So try by your end. Still there confusion, doubt, feel free to write some queries on comment section. I'll definitely write there. And let's meet in the next video. Bye bye.